We are hitting live. We're going live.
Let's get it live.
All right, let's see what else we got. Are we doing it live? Oh, we're live.
We're coming to you live.
Welcome back, everyone. It is another Tuesday night, and that means that you have GokuisDaMan and FiGPiN battle with What the FiGPiN?
What in the FiGPiN is happening tonight, everybody? I think everybody knows what's happening on What the FiGPiN tonight.
Seriously, man, it's going to be a fun episode for sure. I know that we have some friends that have found the mystery FiGPiN boxes at their GameStops as well. Battle was just telling me before the show he has already mixed up the boxes, the mini boxes inside the case when he received it. So it's not in the same order, so we can't go ahead and tell if they're packed in the same spot as some of you may have seen before. But yeah, we are excited. So Battle, how are you tonight, my friend?
Very, very well. Yeah. So, man, there's been a lot of hype around these mystery pins. One of the things that I have found out, shout out Sound Warp. If everybody hasn't followed him, go look up his IG page, hit that follow button. He posted a little live unboxing today. And funny enough, I am now understanding that this box comes standard with a lid, which I unfortunately didn't get. And if I'd have known there was a lid, I'd have dug through their trash and went and found it. This part folds back, kind of like so. And then the little top goes on top of it. And on that top, it actually shows you the other pins that should come in it. So it actually shows you the Ultras and the Hyper, which it looks like the Hyper is one of the copper-plated ones. I believe there's a couple posts out there of people zooming in on them once we saw that. And so not only that, I might probably jump in ahead a little bit, but FiGPiN Kingpin has been posting some awesome stuff. He has a little hot cold game going on right now on his IG page where there is a mystery box. And if you send him some messages, I believe he'll let you know if you're hot or cold or not. And hopefully we will hear that announcement here pretty soon. And not only that, FiGPiN themselves, along partnering with Claire's, I believe, it dropped a whole bunch of FiGPiN minis on their site yesterday. To my surprise, and unfortunately, I was at work and didn't pay attention. A lot of them sold out, some of the epic ones. So for the people who didn't get them.
Sold out on FiGPiN's website, not sold out altogether. It is a shared exclusive. So,
watch Claire's.
Yep. Yeah. So watch Claire's, but I believe some of the, more popular lines on FiGPiN's website have sold out at this point. I think there might be a few different characters that are still available. But I believe the first one to be sold out was that Grogu. And then I know the Sailor Moon and Luna were sold out. So yeah.
Sonic.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that they're coming back with minis, and then pretty cool that it's going to be a shared exclusive with FiGPiN. So I wonder if it's how they used to do it with Hot Topic, where they had a shared exclusive and they had two separate lots. So it was still first edition, but it was lot A was FiGPiNs and lot B was Hot Topics. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing with Claire's, or if it's going to go ahead and just be they're sharing the exclusive, but the lots is still
lots
the same.
Are the same.
Yep,
that's an interesting thought process, and only time will tell with that. I mean, I'll probably get a lot of heat for asking this, but when I saw Claire's, it took me back to the days of being in middle school and early days of high school, roaming the mall. Chatting with all the girls, going to watch all the movies, and walking by Claire's because it was right next to like those little go get your photo taken with your friends thing.
Yep.
And it was just like jewelry and earrings and get your ears pierced and things like that. So when I saw Claire's, I was a little confused, but then I looked it up, and sure enough, I think it's transitioning probably more into a collectible company as well. I don't really know.
So I mean, they've had, and I only know this because of my 10-year-old daughter, right? So she loves shopping at Claire's. But they've had several mystery boxes, kind of impulse buy right at the registers for quite some time now. So it's not a surprise to me that they're going ahead and they were able to come to an agreement with Claire's and get them on board to have this be part of their product lineup. But also, I'm not sure how many Claire's there are within the United States, but seeing how small the lot size is and how many they can get out to each individual store, time will tell as well. With are the smaller mall stores going to get them? Are they only going to go ahead and be to high volume stores? So we'll see what happens. But yeah,
very interesting.
Definitely. So before we get any further, let's go ahead and do a shout out to the chat. We have Van Harris with his iconic pew pew. Johnny from Tag'em, what is up? We have Anna.
What's up, Tag'em?
Stephen Moorish, Zero. Happy birthday, also, by the way.
Oh, happy birthday.
Jeff Bassett, pin up. Casey says, hey, everyone.
Hey, Casey.
L, one of the amazing tri-mods of Pops and Pins. We have Sound Warp, Getty Up,
What's up, Eric?
Nerd.
Getty.
SP Dragon Ball, Midnight Geek is here.
Ooh, what up, Midnight?
Mike is here. Professor FiGPiN, how are you?
What up, Prof?
We have Derek. How are you this evening?
Awesome.
And I just saw Jeffrey Fields. How are you? I'm not sure if I've
shout out to Jeff, SVT Cowboy. He actually him and I went toy hunting the other day, and he found one of GameStop's exclusives, one of these guys here from Kaizen.
Nice.
He ended up picking that up, and he went ahead and put it in the UR. So I think we were able to go ahead and get him a few boosts. But so welcome to the community. It's a slippery slope, man. Be careful. Keep going if there's any more.
Very cool. Yeah, that was everyone so far. Jeff B just joined as well, so welcome, Jeff.
Nice.
But yeah, so guys, thanks for joining us this evening. Pretty much a big part of our show is going to go ahead and be unboxing the rest of the mystery minis to go ahead and see what we have in there. Looking at the odds of what you can go ahead and get. I know that there's a lot of people have been trying to go ahead and figure out what does that actually mean and how many do you need to get to try to get the super, the hyper, the ultra, and there's a lot of chatter about how that all works. So it's exciting to see what we're going to go ahead and, well, not what we are, but what Battle's going to go ahead and pull here this evening.
It's us. It's a team.
It is us for sure. But yeah, so it's definitely exciting, and we were excited and happy to be able to be the first ones to kind of show it to the world, unexpectedly for sure. But yeah, it was definitely fun. Before we go ahead and get into that, though, I don't know, Battle, have you seen that they had an end of license sale at FiGPiN.com?
No. Oh, but I missed anything, damn it.
They're doing an end of license sale right now, and this is actually one of the pins that I was not able to get when it was at one of the cons, but they had it as part of their end of license sale, so I picked up Valkyrie from Thor Love and Thunder. So if you haven't done so already, check it out because they are 50% off right now. They have the Love and Thunder set as well as some of the 7 Deadly Sin pins up there. I think I checked yesterday. They still had the sale going on. So I believe it says supplies last or until the license does run out. So make sure if you're looking for pins that you had not got already and want to deal with them, here's an opportunity for you to go to FiGPiN.com and try to get some of those 7 Deadly Sins and
awesome.
Thor Love and Thunders. So yeah, I was excited too. I also, since I was shopping, I didn't pick this one up yet. So I got
That's cute.
I got
like
that
it.
So I was excited for that.
I don't know what that is. The little kids love that Minecraft, though, boy.
There you go. Very cool. So, did you want to go ahead and do we want to open up our first?
I mean,
Mystery
come
mini?
on, we have to. I can't believe we made it this long without ripping them all open. Well, let me delay it a little bit longer. So the backstory goes for people who didn't tune in. What night was that? We did a random show.
Saturday.
Monday,
Yep.
Sunday, Saturday.
Yep. Saturday.
I don't even know what day it is. So long story short, hunting GameStop for the last week, going in almost every day, every other day, anytime I get off of work. Walking in, asking to see if Super Boo shows up. They started showing that some are in stock, but they actually hadn't received shipment yet. So I'm walking in and they're like, no Boo yet, but we got some other FiGPiNs in. I'm like, what the heck's going on? They shouldn't have gotten anything else. He points them out. I go wandering around. I don't see him. I'm about to walk out and I'm like, what FiGPiNs? He points them out again. That's when I end up finding this box. I might have to turn my background off if this is going to work, huh?
Yeah, the dynamic background is being a little crazy.
But yeah, so long story short, I find these. We opened 2 of them on our Tuesday show. They ended up being the ones in the back. I forget their names, the dad and this one here.
The Forgers, right?
Yeah, so this one here. Yeah, I probably have to turn my background off. But what I was going to get to was I was bummed because I didn't find Boo. But I finally found the Boo.
Hey,
Shout out.
we're matching buddies now. Sweet.
Yes, all right. So I was super excited to get him. It was awesome. Still haven't found the Armin yet, but that's the least of my worries because I really just want a Super Boo. So that was kind of cool.
Very cool, man. How was the sequence on him?
Actually, the sequence was pretty badass. I think he was 189 or 289. Okay. He was sub 500, somewhere around there.
That's always good.
Yeah, so that was awesome. Okay, so here was one of the ones that we opened Saturday night.
Okay.
Here's the other one that we opened Saturday night.
Very nice.
And has anybody tried today? Maybe let us know in the comments, John, if you see, if anybody says, have they tried to put the serial numbers in? Do they work yet? If they do, let me know. I'll pop one in. Or if the audience cares to look, we can do it. So again, it's in this plastic shrink wrap. It's pretty well on there. I do not believe you're going to be able to open these and not know they've been opened unless you can shrink wrap them again by yourself. On the very bottom, they have a little pull tab. And it's like, right. That's so hard. Here, let me just take my background off.
Yep.
There. Is that better?
Perfect.
All right. So right here on the very bottom, there's a little pull tab. Opens up. Oh, and hey, by the way, so there's all these theories out there. They think that they come in a certain order. Again, I've mixed all mine up. They've fallen out. I've taken them out. I went on the crazy train of even weighing each one of them because I've seen people weighing like Pokemon cards and all this stuff. All of them weigh 1.5 and 1.6. I don't know if that actually matters, but maybe we'll find out. If I do get some awesome ones, we'll put it right back on there and see if the 1.5 does matter. Oh, I got their dog. Or what is that? Is that a dog? Is it a polar bear? I think it's the dog.
I don't know, but that's definitely. Let me try to bring up the.
Cute.
I forgot where I saw someone posted the.
Yes, they
bats.
did.
Let me see if I can go ahead and find that.
So there is a post out there now that actually shows, you know, like the ratios, 1 of 100 or 1 of how many. It shows the commons. It shows rares, supers, ultras, and hypers. So I think.
So he is a common. And that is 2 of 10. Yep.
Nice. 2 of 10 is in like a 2 in 10.
You have 2 out of 10 odds to go ahead and, pull that character.
Awesome. Man, I'm too excited. I'm gonna just keep going for it.
Go ahead, man. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and see.
Honestly,
guys, sorry. I know me and Battle have not watched Spy X Family, so we appreciate you going ahead and pulling up the names of the characters. For it. So, but that one, I believe that name is, and thanks to Getty Up, because I believe he's the first person that I see wrote it, is Bond.
Bond, sweet. Yeah, I don't have the slightest idea. Ever since I saw Sound Warps on opening today, I've been itching to open them. So Let's see what comes on next. Oh shoot! I don't know if that's a.
Nope, that's a common.
Nope, that's a common. Dang it! But the pink hair, she's still awesome.
Yep.
She's right up here in the top.
Yeah,
So
Anya, they have four. I mean, was this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Anyas on.
And this is, I believe, the Ultra. No, I think.
Let me see that.
Well,
Yes, that is the
that's the
hyper.
Ultra.
No,
and
that's the
then,
hyper.
Is that the hyper? Oh yeah, you're right. They have it backwards. So the Ultra is this, but in that copper bronze black matte finish. So there's these. And then kind of looking at the front, if I'm not mistaken, these are commons. The ones in the middle are the rare.
Correct.
And I think these ones are I think these two are supers, and this one's another common down here in the middle.
Correct. You are right. Yep.
Sweet. So yeah, so kind of they kind of let you know what all's in them. You just don't know which order they're in. Hey, is Breckenball in here?
I have not seen him yet in there.
Oh man, he was on his and he was just like, leave no cardboard behind. Let's rip it open. Oh, is that my first double? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So first double down.
Okay, so that makes sense. You know, being so out of every 10 boxes, you would expect 2 of the commons. So we've gone through 5 boxes now at this point.
Yep, I got 5 more.
Okay.
Yeah, so old Breck was like, leave no box behind. But I can't quite do that. I still got to kind of take care of them. Even though I did just chuck this one to the ground. Another thing I noticed, I think it was on Kingpin's post today, is they don't fit into the standard case, FiGPiN case, but you can stack 2 of just the boxes to the thing right behind John.
Right in the Hero Complex, yep.
Complex. I'm sure they probably fit into any of the other ones that you may have. Now that I got them mixed up, I don't know which one's which, so let's just open them both. Oh, I hope that's not my double. Let's see. Oh no, is that 3 of the same? Now I'm interested. Let's make some room here on the table. So I either got my second dad or I pulled a third of the fancy pose lady. Ooh, my pink-haired Anya comment. Okay, there's my dog. And what's this one? Okay, yeah, so far I have 2 dads, 2 of the ladies, 1 pink Anya, and what was the dog name? Bond?
Bond, yep.
James Bond.
Okay, so we have not pulled any rare or super, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a hyper.
I almost looked at it without y'all. How rude of me. Ooh, another Bond. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
So 2 Bonds, 2 dads, 2 ladies.
So if you have already got any of these mystery mini FiGPiNs and you're in the chat with us, share with us any if you pulled a rare or a super or hyper. We'd love to go ahead and know what you pulled so far.
And of course, too, I mean, I think everybody's going to get the commons if they bought the whole pack. But if there's something that we got doubles of that you're needing, we can trade. Let me know. We can, exchange pins if we need. So if that's something you're looking for, let me know. Another common.
Okay. Is that a double of that girl so far?
Yep. That's a double of the common Anya. Man, that is one thing though about me finding them is I have the worst luck about ever finding anything good. So there's a good chance I got all doubles up in this thing.
So Johnny is saying he got two super rares today. And Johnny, were they
he got
the same?
2 on the. They were the 2. I kind of want to say they were this one, two of these ones. I think
Okay.
it was one of these two, but he got two of the same. So epic pool, Johnny. That was awesome.
And how many have you opened so far now?
I got two left.
Okay. So these two should be something different then if we're looking at the odds. So we'll see what happens.
I got one unpacked. I'm about to open and one more. I need everybody's thoughts and good vibes here. Send me that luck. If it ain't magic, before I open it, make it turn like a magician right now.
All right, let's see what we got.
Deep breath, ready. Oh, I got a rare.
You got a rare. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what's her name? Can people put it in the chat? She's this one here. One of the two in the middle. That is also my luck too, that I grabbed the one, hopefully more than one rare at the very end, getting my hopes down.
Yep. Well, and it's also even more weird that these two possibly are the most, the most sought after, and you got them for last, pulling them blindly. So that's pretty cool.
Had to make sure we kept the party going, keeps the people going.
There you go, for sure. So, and Johnny, I know that you went ahead and you said that you wanted us to try to pull the, them from their, the case. Where did you find your super rares? Where, what position were they in the box? Just to see, and if anyone else has, pulled them, and if they remember the position in the box, love to go ahead and see what that looks like. All right, here's the last one. What do we got?
Feeling some hot magic coming off of this one. No dupes. Come on, everybody, pray for no dupes. Ready? What do we got?
No dupes.
Oh, the other rare. Dupes. All right.
There you
Very
go. Right.
cool.
Two rares.
Very That's awesome. The heck of the last couple pulls right there. That is too funny. Well, so that's good. So that's if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to go back and watch Sound Warp. Is he still in here? Are those the exact same pins that you pulled today? I think they are. You got one of each rare, and I'm pretty sure the only one I'm not too sure of is if you got this on you, but I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure you got doubles of each one of these.
Oh, I thought he told me he had pulled a double of the rare. I didn't know if he pulled two of the two separate rares.
Yeah, he pulled this one and this one.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought
I'm pretty sure we got the exact same pin line.
No, Sound Warp is saying he got the old man twice.
Nice. Heck yeah.
So he has two of the old man. He did not get the pair.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so Johnny's saying he's the only one that has the super right now.
Dang, and Johnny, does it go in the app yet? First unlock? First launch? My bad.
There you go. Yeah, it would be interesting to see if they did get released yet. So that was the full opening, all 10 cases now. We did 2 on Saturday just to give a sneak peek of what they looked like. And then we just finished the last 8. Battle somehow went ahead and managed to make it suspenseful, where the 2 rarest pins were pulled the very last 2. So thank you, Battleman. Very much appreciate it. And we appreciate everyone coming to watch that for us. So yeah, I mean, hey, it's pretty cool to see something new, something exciting that FiGPiN's doing. Did you guys see they tagged us? I'm not sure what that means, Professor FiGPiN. Nope, and Johnny's saying not yet. They're not available in the app yet. So,
dang it, we're good because I'm having a hard time getting this one open to put in anyway.
Now, so Battle, and here's a question. Here's the next question for you. What do you do when you have pins now before the launch date? Are you looking for the better sequence, or are you looking for the better serial number to try to get a better launch position?
The honest truth is I'm just looking for the pin in the mail in a stack full of crap when I get home, and I'm just opening them. And honestly, I couldn't tell you. I probably have, I'd say 20, 50 pins at the house that I have yet to unlock. because it's just one of those things. Like we've been going, like I got off, I worked for a month, I got off, I was home for 30, 45 minutes, opened up some boxes, got in the car, flew out of country, right? Got home, hung out for a day, if that, got back to work. So honestly, like I have just sucked at it so far. So I haven't boosted, I haven't unlocked any pins. I did unlock Super Boo yesterday though, so I had to get that one in because that was a good one for me.
Yep.
But yeah, so I don't really have a strategy at this point. My strategy is if I have time, put them in the app because even had that get his package, put all three serial numbers in, and you could get the logo. And it took me almost a month to be able to put all three pins in, and I hopefully qualified for the logo, which I did get. Shout out Even, which I haven't been able to get a hold of. Haven't been able to get a hold of Tyler in a while. I was trying to reach out to him and get some ideas from him, but I never heard back from him. So hopefully he's doing well. I know he's a very busy guy. Yeah. Anywho, that's my style. What about you? Are you going for unlock? You going for serial?
I'm going for both, right? So I'm I'm looking for good sequences with the two, the two serial number. But yeah, man, it looks good. Here, let me make you the pin. Let me pin you so that it's a little bit larger for everyone.
Pin the pin?
Yep.
Pin in the pin. It's probably not a very good representation, but I mean, it's a nice size. It's not too terribly big. It's definitely high quality. Not, you can't bend them, but they're not gonna pull your shirt down either while you wear them. Now, if you put a couple on, yeah, you're gonna weigh it down a little bit, but so far so good.
That's cool. Definitely awesome, man. Yeah, but so I believe it was my Armin that it has a pretty good sequence, but it's also 2-6 as the serial number. So I'm pretty happy with that being able to have a good sequence along with a hopefully a good chance at having a lower unlock. And I'm sorry, it wasn't Armin, it was my Aaron from that set.
Nice.
Yep.
Hey, so now I saw somebody post that Arlet was the last name of one of the characters was misspelled. Now, is that across the board or only on some of them?
Armin Arlet. Yeah, there's two L's in it. Armin.
So I guess it's across the board that it's everyone spelled incorrectly.
I'm not positive, but it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think the census is out there right now, that they're all spelled incorrectly, funny enough.
Yep. So I know we're talking about the mystery minis. We also talked about the 25 minis that dropped yesterday as a intro or a reintroduction of minis coming back into the world of FiGPiN. Were you able to pick any up? That I know some of them sold out, but had you picked any of them up yet?
I didn't, because funny enough, Sonic, Mando, those would have been my go-tos. So I haven't looked at any of them yet. Some of the Disney ones on there are super cool. Man, honestly, it's probably going to be one of those things I regret later on. I had a lot of fun with these mystery pins, but man, this thing is so much more cool to me, right? Like the figure, the detail in them. This is what I'm going to continue hunting, and there are probably some really select few of the minis I'm going to go after. But I don't know. Like, I mean, even though this is really cool and really detailed, I feel like, there's other ones similar to this out in the world, like Pin Club and places like this. Now, I don't think they're quite to the style or craftsmanship that, Derek and Eric and all them have, but
yep.
Yeah, I fell in love with this kind of style, right? So like I said, I'll probably regret it later and want them and then be mad at myself because I didn't get them when I could have. But until I kind of see, because like these ones are the round ones, which are a little switch up, but it looks like the ones that they released yesterday are actual minis again. So
Yeah,
stay tuned.
they still, so they have the mystery minis being in this style, that circle pin, and then they have the minis going back to their traditional style. Although that it did look like it was more of a like a chibi style than it was having just a miniature version of that pin. Which I know some of them were like that, but then obviously a lot of the lineup was just miniature versions of the pin and not that chibi style of drawing.
Yeah. I think you just hit everybody with that little like circle game. You got to punch everybody now.
You got to punch everyone now. I forgot what I was just going to go ahead and say. Oh, so I know we're kind of bouncing around here, but back to the mystery minis, there is something that I did want to talk about. I know that we've chatted a little bit about it, and I want to have, hear your feedback as well. But my feedback, looking at the pins now, after we've talked about it, looking at, kind of looking at the video, seeing some other people post things, some of the things that I would like to go ahead and see develop further down the line with the mystery minis is having the name of the pin as well as the number. And I know that it's obviously you can't go ahead and put that onto the shell because it's a mini style, but at least having it on the backer card so that, if you're not familiar with the character, how obviously you and I haven't watched Spy X Family, so we don't even know the characters' names. But it would be nice to go ahead and obviously know what the characters are, and then obviously just kind of having the pin number. For me, obviously, I like displaying, and these are all in numerical order. So it would be nice to go ahead and see that same style be throughout all of their different lines that they carry. The other thing I would like to go ahead and see is, obviously, we had to refer to, some of the postings with the different rarities. So if there's something inside when you actually open up and see what pin you have, either be on the back of the pin or somewhere right on the
somewhere
card
on this thing, maybe
that it shows like, hey, here's your, using the designation of, is it a circle, a triangle, a diamond, a pyramid, to go ahead and see what's, I don't know why I said pyramid and not, and I said triangle, the same thing. Whatever, that's a little embarrassing, but okay. So just, I think that's at least my two pieces of feedback right now with the mystery minis. What I like to go ahead and Getty Up is asking, you think XLs will make a comeback with this type of new packaging? I would love to see XLs come in that packaging where it is its own, it can go ahead and just be put to the wall with some command strips, or, like you said, that there looks like there's some punch holes that maybe you can go ahead and just punch, some, it looks like you possibly did it already, or?
Glitter.
Oh, okay. So, if you can go ahead and just get some, tacks in there or screw it or nail it, it would be cool to have, the XLs come back with this type of packaging.
Man, perfect timing for some Dragon Zord. Got the XLs coming back. We got the Power Ranger line out. Man, I think you probably talked about it while I was gone, but a huge shout out to Tagum. That glitter Ranger is epic. And not only that, he surprised some people with a little special part of his own, which looks super, super cool. So thank you very much, Tagum. That was an awesome drop. Epic pin too. I believe hopefully Derek's still watching. Really, really cool pin, man.
Definitely.
You knocked that out of the park.
Jeff Bassett writes, I've been collecting all the good guys MHA points up at 1.3 million, so looking for similar theme pins to help push up my points for the next Ultra release. Yeah, and obviously it had been said previously that Ultras might be released once a quarter, so four times a year. We are in the second quarter so far of the year, so we hopefully we'll be hearing an announcement about what Ultra looks like.
Oh shoot, man! It seems just like yesterday we got the Assassin's Creed Ultra. So man, time is flying by. I'm not ready.
Yep, for sure. Sorry, I'm trying to keep
Jeff,
up with the chat here because there's a lot of chatter.
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, John and I both have a lot of pins. The hardest part for me is getting home to dig through my boxes to find them. But always feel free to reach out to us. We always try to help people if they're looking for a certain pin. If we can help the community out, let us know. If we don't have it, we just let you know as well. But just throwing that out there for some of the newcomers that are joining us. We greatly appreciate the new people tuning in. We've gotten a couple new followers recently, so very cool. Thank you guys for spreading the word. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button on the show. It really helps us gain traction. For the people who don't know or like me lose track of time, San Diego Comic-Con is coming up. I think that's going to be filled with some really cool things. I don't think FiGPiN's made any announcements yet, although I think there's a couple posts out there that we might know of one or two that might be making an appearance. But man, NECA's released Terminator or TMNT 3, the third movie, the samurai costume ones.
Nice.
They're doing I'm so embarrassed. I can't remember. Aquino, the one where he's riding his little pizza delivery bike in the very beginning. And I think there's a couple of really, really cool things being out for San Diego Comic-Con. With that leading up, shout out to, I think there's 3 of them, Plastic Empire, Pops and Pins, and Chalice Collectibles. They're going to be doing a separate party. Is it called the Alliance Fest?
Yep.
So I think they're going to be throwing a pretty epic little party. If I'm not mistaken, I read that they're going to have some exclusives there as well. Man, so it's going to be a really fun event. I'm super excited. I am going to try my darndest. I'm already putting some stuff in order to try to do some good live stuff from there. Hopefully I can talk to the 3 retailers I named to try to get some ideas and input of what they're hoping to get out of this. I'm going to try to buy some gear to like a microphone this time and possibly a slightly better setup than my phone. And so hopefully we'll have some good content while we're at the con. And man, I'm just super excited to see everybody. It's not going to be the same without Levi. But man, I'm hoping to see some of the faves, hopefully Zero or Getty Up or Jason. I can't wait to see Jason. Charles, man, all of those guys, all usernames taken. So I'm really excited. I hope we can bring you guys some good things. Trying not to, I probably won't put him on the spot, but I've heard some rumors that Rudy might want to sponsor some What the FiGPiN stuff. But I don't want to put him on. I don't want to put him up to it. He's been more than gracious. Thank you.
Rudy has been very gracious to the show for sure. So thank you again, Rudy.
But yeah, so he was mentioning something like that to me the other day. And yeah, so I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening. Stay tuned. If anybody has any questions, thoughts, suggestions on equipment that I should get that they're familiar with, let me know.
Yep. Also, Wookie's going to be there too, so don't forget about Wookie.
Wookie, hey, did you guys get her pin in? That thing is so cool.
I did not get it. Yeah, so did you get yours?
I am pretty sure I did. I bought the tag or the Pop Pins on Fire bundle.
Nice.
So, did it sell out before you were on, or?
Yeah, I was not able to go ahead and get those pins. So,
remind me, because that was one. Funny enough, I had gotten a bunch of pins in from like FiGPiN and stuff, but Wookie Pools was the one that I was super excited about. So that was the one I went diving in first.
Nice.
And I don't remember exactly what the ratio was, but I'm pretty sure I have doubles. So if you need some, I'll send them your way. No problem.
Awesome, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. But I think too, for the people going to San Diego, I think Wookie's going to be there, and she might have a couple of her other ones. So Wookie, I'm coming for you. I need to complete my collection. So that's super fun.
Red Wookie pool pins at SDCC. So if you're looking for some cool pins, try to find Wookie.
And Wookie, I will have to say that was a super generous thing that you and Pins on Fire did. The fact that all the money raised from the selling of those pins went to that charity. This community is awesome. Like those are the things that we get excited for. The community's helped out tons of people, some through us, some through others. You know, Chasers does some things like that sometimes. So awesome community. You guys rock.
Absolutely, for sure. Johnny asked, can he be my +1? Johnny, I'm not even going to be able to go there. We actually are heading on vacation, like our family vacation at that same exact time.
To San Diego.
Yep. Not to San Diego, not to San Diego.
Man.
So yeah, but we're not able to go to the event. So I'm excited to go ahead and have Battle be there and be able to live stream at the not only at the con, but then also going ahead and doing the after party with the Alliance Fest party. So it's exciting to go ahead and be able to bring that experience again to the community. That those fans and collectors that are not able to be there, we are able to at least give you a digital experience of what it looks like to go ahead and be at those events.
Yeah, and I mean, first and foremost, I am there to help them and work and do my best. I know I've done line management, which, especially in the morning, is brutal. It's a tough job, man. There's so many people flowing in and out and keeping everybody in line and stopping people from cutting. And but now that I am not a noob at it anymore, I think I have a little bit better idea of how to go about it. So yeah, I'm gonna hope to bring some content to it this time. Typically in the mornings, I won't be able to because that is the busiest time. Everybody's rushing to try to get the exclusives before they run out for the day. But again, if anybody has suggestions, ideas, things they'd like to see, and or equipment to use, let me know.
Battle, are you doing? Wookie wants to know: are you doing fun days too? Did you get those tickets?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Wait,
so,
fun days? Is that different? That's that Awesome Fest or Fest?
No, it's the Funko one. Funko Fun Days.
Oh no, man! I tried last year. I was way late. Like I'm not into Funko. I mean, I like them. I just had got a Flash one. My Funkos are super limited. I have a signed Green Ranger that my buddy Jay got me, and a few things like that. But it's been so manic. I don't even know about it. But I've heard they are super fun. I've heard that they have a heck of a good time. While I would love to go, I really hope that this is the start of a possibly better party than that. But yeah, I'm not going to that, unfortunately, but maybe one of these days, if I actually remember and get it ahead of time. I know they're pretty darn hard to get into from what I've heard.
Yep,
but
for sure.
But yeah, that would be super cool. I would really enjoy getting to go see it. I don't know if it was for New York or San Diego, but they did that black light party last time, and I heard that was awesome.
Yeah. Hey Battle, what Van Harris wants to know? Hey Battle, what time are you giving away those rare ones tonight? Battle's gonna go ahead and give them away at 13 o'clock.
Well, if I understand correctly, you have to have the whole set to be able to qualify for the Ultra, right?
I'm not sure.
I think that's how it's gonna go. I think I saw that posted somewhere that like you get all of them, and then it puts you into a qualification to try to get it. So maybe once I get my hands on the Ultra, I will be more than happy to let the ones I'm not interested in go. But until I have all of them, I don't know how it's going to work just yet. I can't let them go because what if we can get the first few Ultras and then we got to put it on the show and then we can let them all go.
There you go. That's true. That would be a good point. Very good point. Very cool. Let's see. Oh, if you have the new Attack on Titan pins, the Super Boo pin. I'm trying to think of what else is about to go ahead and actually launch this week. That'll help me out. Oh, the Power Rangers, I believe. No, that got moved into July, right?
Oh man, another. Actually, I haven't even opened my Power Rangers yet. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure the Power Rangers got moved into July. So But this week you have definitely the Attack on Titan lineup as well as that Super Boo. So make sure that if you have not already put those pins into the app and you want to try to get a spot, for the launch or a good launch position, make sure you're going ahead and unlocking those pins before the 24th and the 25th. I know that there's 2 dates out there.
Sweet. Man, I feel like there's been so many things happening. I'm forgetting something, but I think we've pretty well covered it.
Yep. And so I just want to give a shout out and Pinheads, he just went ahead and commented. If you have not checked out Pinheads, make sure you're looking at them on YouTube as well. They have an Instagram account. They have been doing some pretty cool content with unboxings, trying to go ahead and get some app, how to unlock pins in the app. So it's Pinheads with a Z. But yeah, shout out to Pinheads. Thanks for coming on. And he's saying that he can't hear anything. So when you do rewatch the episode, this is for you, man. Have a great one and good luck with your YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's hey, a lot of things are happening. It's definitely been fun, and kudos to you for being able to find that awesome find on Saturday and letting us have the opportunity to see what the first look at it is.
How fun. Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm a little bummed that I got a couple of duplicates and I didn't get every single one of them, but that is the part of the mystery. But also, I don't think I can go drop another $100 anytime soon to try to go get another couple boxes for even more dupes. So that'll be interesting how that goes down. Time will tell.
And this is one of those things where, if as the community starts to go ahead and build and people are just picking up 1 or 2 boxes and they go ahead and they get, duplicates of some of the rarer pins themselves, maybe you trade them a few a few commons for, one of their dupes of a, super or a rare pin, right? And
right.
But again, that hopefully that will come as the community starts to build more and more, that there's more interest that's gained with it.
Another plus to the power of the community. I mean, we all know that there's the flippers and stuff out there, but I think there's much more of us in the community who genuinely just want everybody to be able to get the pins. And so that is one of the cool things about having the mass and power of the numbers is they'll be out there. We'll find them. We're already on the hunt.
Very true. Very true. So the question is, who's the next guest for the show? I have to confirm, but if they are able to go ahead and show up, it should be pretty fun. So we're excited to go ahead and do that. There's been the one last thing before we go ahead and go. Cybercell. There's been obviously a lot more movement on their Instagram accounts. I'm not sure if you've paid attention to it, but they've showed some pretty cool pictures. Looking at their story and kind of why they're, what they're doing with it. Cell animation has obviously gone by the wayside with the progression of computer graphics. So they're trying to bring that art form back with their card format. So it's definitely pretty cool to go ahead and see what those cards look like a little bit better now, looking at their account. So I'm excited to go ahead and see more and more about what Cybercell is. We've been, talking with FiGPiN and hoping to, maybe bring some first looks at what Cybercell is, and maybe do a pack opening or two, and hopefully we can do that for you guys if we're able to go ahead and coordinate.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, with Collect Awesome, not FiGPiN.
So they actually have an Instagram page already? Cybercell?
Yep, it's Cybercell Official, I believe is the name of their Instagram account.
Very cool. I did not know that. One of the first looks I think I got today on Kingpin's stories, and he posted a close-up of one, and it looked pretty darn neat.
Yeah, so it is Cybercell Official is their account name. And it says Cybercell, they have one post right now. It says Cybercell will be making its product debut at Anime Expo July 1st. So
nice.
We'll go ahead and start seeing more of that coming shortly here. Wookie Bull
Heck yeah,
saying
very cool.
WT Cybercell. What the
That's
Cybercell?
awesome, man. It's gonna have to be like WTFC because we need more time. We need more
Yeah.
days of the week.
Yep. No. No. We're gonna combine it all. Just I think we love the name What the FiGPiN. So if we can go ahead and just bring Cybercell into our show and start doing that as well, we're definitely go ahead and talk about both to support the company for sure. So we're excited for it.
Have fun. Well, does anybody in the chat happen to know what the next mini drop is going to be? As I said on Kingpin's thing, it's a mystery. He said something like it's a. Does anybody know the mystery of the mystery pin? So,
I did see the little
I guess
hint that he had for it. Not a
yeah.
hint.
My two guesses that he said I was way off was Attack on Titan or Full Metal Alchemist. And he said nah.
No, I'm trying. I mean, it's a pretty.
It's wide open.
Yeah, it's a pretty big. The picture was done very well to make you guess what this actually looks like it's going to be. Another mystery line coming very soon. It's a mystery of what mystery line. So, well, you know my guess. You know what my guess is going to be.
Dragon Ball.
There you go. Of course.
I almost just to see your expression. I was about to say My Hero, but Super Boo. I had to just stick with it.
That's right. Yep. If you do take a look at, and it's not on FiGPiN's, but it is on FiGPiN Kingpin's page. Oh, actually, FiGPiN Kingpin went ahead and shared our show tonight, so that's fun.
Yeah, thanks. Shout out Kingpin. That was awesome. I love when he does that.
He also went ahead and posted on Father's Day, wishing everyone a happy Father's Day. It looks like a sketch drawing of Family Guy. So I'm wondering if we're going to go ahead and be seeing
Dang, that would be
some
fun.
Family Guy FiGPiNs or Family Guy Cybercells.
I sure hope we get the old man.
You got to whistle a little
rendition.
bit more. You got to whistle a little bit more.
I thought I did a better impersonation, but it ain't working today.
Very cool, man. Anything else that we missed, Battle, that you can think of? Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, we totally forgot something, man. Your favorite character in the whole world?
Oh, I have been on a rant about this for a few days now, so I feel like I've been talking about it. That's probably why I forgot. But holy smokes, there was the Flash drop. And before that, there was Michael Keaton's Batman. Now, I'm going to try not to do any movie spoilers for the ones that haven't seen it, but I will say Michael Keaton went nuts on the Batman, and he was badass. In my opinion, that movie should have been called Batman. I kind of also think, now, don't get me wrong, I love The Flash. He is probably one of my favorites. Even when I was a little kid, I'd be like, watch how fast these shoes make me run now, but man, I grew up with John Wesley Shipp in that one. It was a series, but that first one was like an hour and a half long. So I always thought it was a movie. And, he was a big guy. He was not necessarily like, he was messy. He's trying to clean up his house before the ladies came over and all that, but he was still smart, semi-charming, right? Like he was a superhero, right? And so the way that they have him portrayed in the Justice League and in this movie kind of bugs me because he's kind of a sissy. And then to put Ezra in the suit being a sissy just annoys the snot out of me.
So let me ask you a question, because I have not seen the old show. What age is that Flash supposed to go? What, John Wesley Shipp, what age is he supposed to go ahead and be? Like, is he, late teens, early 20s? Because that's what obviously Ezra Miller's role is right now. He's, still kind of, I'm not going to say a kid, but he's a young adult going ahead and, figuring things out still for the world, right?
So, of course, if you look at the story, it should technically be lined up because it was when he was in the crime lab and getting blown up. But I do think it was slightly, well, he might have been like late 20s, early 30s, like mid 20s, I would say, because
Yeah.
he's definitely like already in the workforce. He was been a crime detective for a while. But still in the younger years, right? Um, but yeah, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, the movie was good. It made me laugh. There was a lot of funny parts. There was a lot of little subtlety marks that really kind of came in, some special guests that I wasn't expecting. So I really enjoyed the movie. I'm probably going to go watch it a handful more times. But yeah, just some of the things that, like when Wonder, well, no, I don't think I'll ruin anything for anybody because it happens in the very beginning. But like, yeah, Flash goes and touches the lasso of truth and like says a really odd comment, and I'm just like, what the
Yeah, where
hell
did
is
that come
that
from?
about?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that was so stupid, and like what, so there's just little minute things that I irritate me about the new Flash. But I will say, I think I was talking to maybe Professor or Getty or somebody, but I was like, thank goodness the Flash pin doesn't really look like Ezra, because that makes me like it that much more. I'm okay with it.
There you go. Yep. Yeah. So if you had not heard, and if you're obviously a fan of this show or a fan of FiGPiN, you do know that FiGPiN just announced within the last week the Flash exclusive FiGPiN. So it's on FiGPiN's website. Make sure you're checking that out. You also have Michael Keaton Batman on AMC's merchandise website. So if you have not already pre-ordered it, you can go ahead and order that pin as well. I know that there were some people talking about the shipping charges from AMC, being a little bit of excessive. I would say that if there's, and I haven't tested this out to see if it's even a possibility, but if you can go ahead and do the Batman and either Spider-Man set or the Guardians of the Galaxy box set, and it makes the shipping that much less, or it obviously evens out the shipping with that. Give it a go, and hopefully it doesn't feel as expensive when you're combining product together. But again, I have not went ahead and tried it to see if that does work.
Man, so I got the Guardians of the Galaxy, but Spider-Man dropped while I was out. I don't know if it's still available, but I've seen some people post those. Those are really cool pins. Yeah, so I'm excited about all those.
For sure. Yep.
I'll put it out in the world right now. If I can find, because what number is Batman? If I can find a first, last chopper, or super match Batman, or badass AP Batman, I am gonna find a Comic-Con or something that Keaton is at, and I'm gonna have him sign that bad boy, and that's going on the mantle.
Yep. And I mean, the other thing to add to that is, and I mean, I'm not going to say anything more, but I believe it's pin number 43. Oh, 37 and or 43. If you run into Nicolas Cage, I would have him sign one of those pins too. But no leaks here. No leaks here about the new movie.
Oh, dude, that's too funny. Yeah, like I said, there's some random little things in there that end up being pretty darn fun.
Very cool. All right, well, I will leave it up to you to do the outro, my friend. It's been great. Thank you guys very much for coming to join us.
Hey, another fun episode, John. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you. Even more fun to hang out with everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you haven't subscribed, hit that thumbs up, like button. Keep in tune. Like I said, if you can think of anything, always reach out to us. We've had a bunch of people reaching out about this Spy Family stuff, so it's been super fun. Thank you all so much. You guys make us keep coming back. And with that, we'll sign off in 3, 2, 1.
Battle awesome.
Battle awesome.
Ooh, did I just go out and do battle?